Hello, Shaktis. Hello. My name is Portia, and today I'm going to be leading you through 30 minutes of bar arms. Today I have with me my girl Emily, who's going to be showing you some modified versions of our movements today, and my girl Morgan, who's going to be showing you a couple more advanced moves for anybody who wants to level up, and I'm going to be somewhere in between. So, without further ado, go ahead, just ground yourself. We'll do a little bit of intention setting. You can place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, or both hands on your heart, and just take a moment to let the breath settle. Think about inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And then maybe thinking about an intention to set for today's work. I'm thinking about fun and play, but if you have something else that would really be helpful for you today, go ahead and set an intention with that. And then one big deep breath all together. Inhale, really fill up your belly. And then exhale, let's just all let it go. Yes, good. Release your arms. Go ahead, let the eyes flutter open. Big inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And then big exhale, we'll all just take a big forward fold. That's right, just let it all go. Let the head hang. Maybe you give yourself a little sway. Good. And then come on back to center. Take an inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. That's it. Exhale, plant your palms down. We're gonna step our feet back for our very first plank. You can stay up high here. You could pop down to the forearms or down to the knees like Emily's doing. And then we're gonna do something called an arm raise. This is kind of tricky, but just stay with me. You're gonna raise the right arm up. Whoa, okay, lower down. Left arm up. Whoa, okay, lower down. And then alternate. Reach and reach. Good, so it's an arms class, right? But that doesn't mean that we can't work other parts of the body. You're gonna get a little bit of core here too. Well, not a little bit, I lied, a lot of core. Okay, keep reaching. Couple more seconds. And that other arm's gotta stabilize you as the other arm reaches forward. Good, last 3 seconds, woo! Good, and then bring it all down. Everybody take a little shift forward. And then big exhale, you're gonna lower all the way down to the belly. That's it. Inhale, lift your chest, we'll take a cobra. That's right, exhale, lower down. Go ahead and retuck your toes if you haven't already. Send the hips back towards your heels, press your palms down, and then bring the hips up and back finally for a downward dog. Yeah, good. Maybe you give yourself a little pedal here. Shake the head, yes, no. Release any tension in your neck. Good, and then all together, we're gonna work on that vinyasa one more time, our flow. So you're gonna inhale, roll it forward, plank, modify as needed, and then exhale, lower down again, all the way to the belly. Yes, untuck the toes, inhale, lift your chest. Right, exhale, lower down. Retuck your toes, send your hips back towards your heels, press palms down, and then hips will come up and back down to squeeze along. Woo, yeah. Okay, go ahead and walk your feet in towards your hands. Take your time. And then roll yourself up really slowly. Think about stacking one vertebra on top of the neck. Yeah, okay. All right, we ready, gang? Feeling warm? Okay. So Morgan and I are gonna take some weights. Em's gonna go no weights, okay? You can still get all of the benefits of our work today without any equipment at all. Alrighty, so feet underneath the hips. Watch me for a second. I want you to hinge forward, okay? Nice flat back, but hips go back. Pull your abs in. Arms are gonna come out in front of you, palms face one another. You're gonna drive the elbows back and then reach. You drive, you reach. It's a row, okay? It's a bent over row. Abs stay pulled in the whole time. Every time you pull the elbows back, you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, take a look at these ladies. See how narrow their elbows stay in? Yes, think about squeezing. Yeah, okay. Morgan's doubled up here. If you're feeling spicy, you can always go for that. That's beautiful. Last 3. 2, keep squeezing. Last one, now hold, watch me, I'm gonna alternate. I go right, left. Right, left. Okay, so same idea. And then I'm adding a little pulse down in the legs, okay? If you'd like to lift your heart rate a little bit, it's a good way to go. Otherwise, just stay in that bent over row, stay still, and alternate. Good, keep the elbows in close. How you feeling working with those side calves? Good, okay. All right, good, last 3, 2, 1. Now hold right there, stay where you are in the legs. Look at me from the front. My palms are facing toward me. I've got my elbows bent at 90, okay? I call this like a river row. You're gonna reach your arms long, and then you're gonna pull the arms up, squeeze your shoulder blades. Reach, squeeze. Yes. Yes, so think like big, strong energy, big superhero energy. Every time you pull up and squeeze again, I want you to focus on that area in between your shoulder blades, okay? Lots of important postural muscles there. Yes, we've got your traps. We've got your rhomboids right in between the shoulders. Spend a lot of time in a computer, which is all of us. This is a very, very important exercise for you. 3, 2, 1. Good, alternate right, left. Same idea. It's a little funky at first. Yeah, it reminds me of like a gorilla, right, or something. Good, right, left. Almost done. Right? It can be super, super helpful. Last 3, 2, 1. Get everybody roll it up. Okay, hopefully the back is feeling nice and activated. Okay, all right, from here, my friends, step your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. You're gonna drop the hips down, so you're in a wide second for a goddess squat. Okay, from here, arms are gonna come up to 90 degrees. This one's a little bit tricky, so just stay with me. Palms are gonna rotate in, okay, arms rotate in. You're gonna come back out, press the weights up over your head, extend your legs, okay? Come down, rotate in, out, press, down and in, and press. When you're ready, you can pick up the pace a little bit, or just stay at the tempo that's gonna work best for you, okay? This is called an Arnold press. It's actually named after Arnold Schwarzenegger, fun fact. Lift and lower. Yes, that's true. Yes, okay? But it's an amazing move to really target every part of your shoulder. You're getting anterior deltoid, posterior deltoid, that's the back side of your shoulder. Okay, in and press. Hopefully getting the heart rate up a little bit too. Good, 3, 2, 1. Just hold out to the side right here. Give me a press. Woo, baby. Lift, lift. Yes. Yeah, the smoother you can get it, the more you're gonna get out of it. Press, press, just up and down an inch. Hopefully really feeling it now. In the tops of the shoulders. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Good. Arms are gonna go long. Just walk the way up and down, right? And left, right, left. Of course, we're adding some legs in. You do not have to, but it's available if you want a little bit more compound movement, right? That means combining upper and lower body. Down and up, yes. Also gives you something else to focus on besides your arms, right, Morgan? Good, up, down, go left, right, almost there. Last 3, 2, 1. Good, just reach your arms out in front of you. Left. I know. And you could totally feel this without any weight at all, right? Especially if you're being intentional, if you're really thinking about working your muscles, this is super effective, just this alone, yes? And okay, last few seconds, just hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and last. Woo. Okay. All right, stay where you are, stay wide. Hang on to your waist, okay? We'll reach the arms out just a little bit. We're gonna do something called over-under. You're gonna put your palms down, and then up, and then down, and then up. You can stay just like this, Or if you want, you could take it double time, make it a little faster, make it a little smaller. Yes, down, up, down. Yes, that's perfect, and over, under. But just make sure that it's coming from your shoulder blade, right? It's all one movement. Yeah, so it's not just the wrist, right? It's the whole arm turning under and over. Yes. And you can make it into a little dance if you want. Yes, get jiggy with it. Right, left, right. How many 90s references can we put into this video? Over, under, good. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Good, hold right there. Right arm's gonna reach to the side. You're gonna pull the elbow in. Good, reach, pull. Reach, pull. So a little bit more biceps action now. Out, in. And I want you again to be intentional, okay? Think about actually using your bicep to pull the way in towards you, okay? It's called mind to muscle connection. It makes our work more effective. So reach and pull. Good. Last one here. Switch it. Left side. Left and pull. Go left, pull it in. Yes, and every time the elbow comes back. Yeah, again, you're squeezing the shoulder blades too. It's 2 for 1. Okay, we're getting back, we're getting biceps. Out and in. And it's a small movement, right? But you feel it quite a bit. Yeah. Good, 3, 2, 1. Good, hold right there. Just lift your palm up, lift. Lift, yes, okay? Again, right? You're thinking about using these muscles. Your biceps break the eye, okay? Because you have 2 sets of biceps. You got one in your legs, this is biceps femoris, that's your hamstring. And then you got biceps brachiae, those are your arms. Little anatomy lesson I put in every video. Lift, lift, good. Breathe. Some science to distract you from the pain in your arms. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Hang out. I know. Stay with me. You're gonna bring the arms up and in, and then up and out to the side. We're still in biceps land. Out, in. So you're making a W shape, big W. Out, in. I guess there's like a cursive W. Yeah. You know, they don't teach cursive kids anymore. This is true. Look, we're old. We like cursive. And in. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You can relax for a moment. Give yourself a little shake. And I'm just going to heel toe my feet back underneath my hips. Okay. Elbows in. Still doing some biceps. Stay with me. You're going to tap your shoulders. This is the hammer curl. And then you're going to lower down. Tap. Down. That's all. Really simple, straightforward. Promise I'm not trying to trick you just yet. Down and up. But it is very important, okay, that the elbows stay really glued in tight to the body, all right? For this particular movement, I want elbows squeezed in. In and down. Yeah, you're gonna feel it a lot more. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hold right there. I just want you to draw 2 little circles. Really more like ovals, so. Good, oval, oval. Yeah, and you can take it fast, or honestly, I think it's more challenging if you go slow. Yeah, the slower you go, the more you're really gonna feel it. The more your body, the more your arms, your biceps have to resist gravity, right? That's where we get that tension. Good, keep ovaling, keep circling, just go the other way. Woo, circle. Circle or oval. Good, breathe. I know this is like very zombie-like, isn't it? We're hypnotizing you with our bicep ovals. 3, 2, 1. Good, reach the arms out long. Last thing, just tap and lengthen. So watch me, I'm tapping my shoulders and then lengthening. So it's an elevated version of a hammer curl. Right, we're here. It's the same exact movement. Okay, we're just going from the elbows and lengthen. Yeah, and beautiful. And it's alternating. Okay, so she's just doing one arm at a time. That's a really good option. Tap and lengthen. Almost done. Good. Last 3. Woo. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Just hold it for a beat. Just hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And then you can relax. Yeah. Okay. come on down, please. Actually, I lied. Come on, I changed my mind. We will come down eventually, but right now we're gonna stay up. So I want you to bring your right leg forward, left leg back, okay? We're gonna do some triceps. Now, if you want, you can take both weights in your hand if you want, Morgan. I'm just gonna take one, okay? We're gonna do some tricep kickbacks. So it looks like this. I'm gonna lean forward, I'm lunging. Think like a warrior one leg from my yogis. And then you're gonna lengthen your right arm behind you and then swing it. Lengthen, pull. Lengthen, pull in, that's it. And again, just like the biceps, you'll notice these ladies really keep their elbows in tight to the body, right? You won't see any chicken wings coming out to the side. They're staying in close. So yeah, that's beautiful, Morgan. So they really, really get the isolation of the tricep. In and press it, gorgeous. All right, 3 more beats. In and out, and then good. On your last one, just hold it out for me. We're just gonna take a little lift. Whew, it's spicy, especially if you've got those heavy weights. Just think up and down an inch. I promise you won't be here forever. Just lift, lift. Try to keep the weight above your hip. I know it's a lot to ask, but I know you can do it. Keep lifting, lifting. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Step both legs together. Just switch hands if you've got your weights. This time, right leg goes back. You're leaning and lunging into your left leg. Elbow in, tuck it in tight. You press and squeeze. Press back and squeeze. And every time you press back, I want you to imagine you could actually lengthen your arm. Like you could literally change the length of your arm. You could make it longer every time you extend. In, press. Yes, again, we want that tension, right? In and lengthen. Gorgeous. Breathe. Woo! Last 3, last 2, last 1. Just hold it back. Palm faces in. Just lift it up. 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 Yes. Lift. Lift. Good. Really, really bend into your front leg. You're gonna get more abs that way too. You really lean forward. Yes, I know. Hang in there, Morgan. Last 3, 2, 1. Very good. Come on in. Ditch your weight for just a second. Come on down to the mat. Okay? We're gonna do one of my absolute favorite tricep moves. This is a tricep dip. Okay? So you're gonna plant both feet flat on the floor, knees are gonna be bent. For me, I'm gonna bring my fingertips to face in, lift my hips. You can just stay with your booty on the floor and do everything from there. Lift the hips up if you're going with me and Morgan. And you're gonna lower down, bend your elbows and press. Just bend and press, that's it. Lower, lift. Good. Other important thing to think about is really keep the collarbones open. If you've got any wrist sensitivities, there's a couple of ways to work it. You could come onto your fist, just like this. Or if you've got weights, you could actually grab the weights and bring them underneath your wrist. Lower and lift. Good way to do it. Lots of ways to work it out. Down and up. So just choose what's going to work best for you. I know it's a lot. Lower and lift. Okay? Last couple of beats. And then we're going to hold down. 2, 1. Just hold it right there. Give me a little pulse. Woo! Pulse. Down, down, I know. If you're feeling crazy, you could extend one leg up toward the sky. Yes, Morgan, that's beautiful. Got a beautiful rocket leg there. Down, down, good, keep pulsing, just switch legs, Morgan. Yes, down, down, woo! Okay, last 3, last 2, last 1, good, booty down, woohoo! Okay, last thing for your triceps, you guys, I promise, we're gonna be sitting on our heels, or you could sit cross-legged. You could also sit on a block, if that's more comfy. We're gonna take both weights, okay, or I am, and you're gonna bring them up over your head. Squeeze your elbows together, give me a press, and a lower. Lift, and lower. Okay, this is called an overhead tricep extension. Now watch me from the side for a second, everybody. See, I'm leaning forward just a little bit. I'm keeping my elbows really squeezed in toward my head. In other words, this is no bueno. Keep it tucked in. Down, lift, right. And every time you lower the weights down, can you actually think about making the weights just appear behind your head, okay? So that's how you know you're gonna get your fullest range of motion. Down and up, almost there. Good, then we're gonna pulse. 3, 2, 1. Now hold halfway down, take a little lift up, lift. I know it's a lot. Your triceps are burning, that means you're human. Lift, breathe. If you wanted a little bit more, if you wanted to make this more cardiovascular, you could add a little lift. Okay, so you could add a little kneeling squat to this. If you're feeling crazy, lift, it's optional, but it's available. 3, 2, 1. Woo, baby. Okay, you can release the weights just for a second. Give yourself a little shake. Ooh. Yeah, okay, give yourself a little wiggle, and then come on down to your back. We're gonna do a little bit of chest work, which is something a lot of us female identifying folk, we don't do enough of, although we should, okay? So you're gonna take your weights, all right, just like this, and then your arms are gonna come out to the side. You're gonna bend your elbows, so they're gonna hit the floor, and then you're gonna press the weights overhead, or just press your arms overhead. Come back down, press. That's it. Just lower and lift. Yes. So you really want to think about the weights or your arms coming just above your sternum, okay? That's your breastbone, your chest bone, okay? Right by your heart. Press and lower. Press and lower. And if you wanted a little bit more, you could add a glute bridge with this, so as the arms come up, your hips come up. And then you lower, press. That's another way to work it. Okay, another compound movement here. Down, up, lower, lift. Good. If you're going for that glute bridge, really squeeze your bum at the top. Squeeze and lower. Straighten your arms all the way. Hang in there. Good. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it all down. Okay. You're gonna bring both weights on top of your chest. Okay. So your arms are gonna be just like this. Elbows in, and then you're gonna press the weights directly above the heart. Once again, you lower down. Press. So this is called a narrow grip chest press. You'll notice you may also feel a little bit of triceps here. That's totally normal. That's good. Go down, press. So we're working into your pecs, and then maybe even working into the triceps a little bit here. Down and press. Yeah. And if you wanted to, you could add that glute bridge again. Just hold it up this time. Down and up. Guess what? We're getting close to our finale. So you made it all the way here. It really doesn't make sense for you to give in now, right? In fact, this is where I want you to give the most gas because you don't have anything else to save it for, right? Down, press. Just breathe. Hang in there. Give me your best. 5 more counts. Whew. Good. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all down. Good. You can set the weights down by your side if you were using them. And then we're just going to take a little cool down here, everybody. So reach your arms out in a T, or you can reach your arms out in a cactus pose. Just give your knees a little wiggle side to side. Yeah. Nicely done. Yeah. Good. And then go ahead. Everybody bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a rock side to side. So we're just going to get a little bit of low back, and I promise we will stretch out your arms. Good. All right. Tuck your hands underneath of your knee creases. Rock yourself up, forward, and back. And so you can rock all the way up to sit. Yeah. And before we lay it down, just going to bring one arm across the body. It doesn't matter which arm because we'll switch. And the closer you can grab towards your wrist, right, so further down your arm, the more you're going to be able to feel this all the way down your shoulder. You'll get a more profound, deeper stretch that way. Yeah. And then go ahead and swap. Nicely done. Good. And then you can release. We'll take a quick tricep stretch. So one elbow comes up overhead. We'll take a nice, secure grab. And then maybe you'll lean over to the side. Get a little side bend in there. Again, it's optional, but it's available. Nice. And then go ahead, lift up, and then lean over if you are going for that side bend. Yeah. And again, the further down you can grab in this case, the more you're going to feel it in your tricep. Beautiful. And then release. And then from here, my friends, we're going to settle down for our Savasana. So you can work your way onto your back. And from here, you can always take constructive rest. So you could keep the knees bent, let the feet go wide, and the knees will knock in. You could take Supta Baddha Konasana to open up the hips, so soles of the feet will come into touch, knees will flop out wide, or you could just go for a traditional Savasana and let the legs go long. And we'll just end our practice here. We can watch some TV, watch some Netflix if you want. You can come on. Letting the eyes close and just allowing the breath to come and go on its own. Good. And then just take a few more breaths here. And then maybe just start to wiggle your fingers or wiggle your toes. Give the body some warning that we are about to move again. Good. And if your knees are out wide, just slowly close them in like a book. If you are lying, go ahead, roll over onto one side. Gently, gently take your time. And then go ahead and push yourself up to a comfortable seat. Again, take your time. Take your time. Good. And then go ahead, allow the eyes to close once you are seated comfortably. Hands can rest down on your lap with palms up. You could bring them up to heart center. You could have one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And just taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up, for carving out this time, right? Just for you to make yourself a little bit stronger. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I cannot wait to see you again. Please check out all of my other videos. You can search Portia in the menu bar, find my live streaming classes and all of my pre-recorded videos. Can't wait to see you again. Thank you.